Go back. Just wait. Yes. Stand here. Look to your peers and the teachers. Okay. Very simple. All of you. Yes. You may start.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Loudly.
Good morning, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. We are here to present this seminar on the topic entrepreneurship development. In this group, we consist of myself, Rashid Mukherjee,
Myself, Hilary Sayova.
as a president of. We are very grateful to our teachers who Kishore Halda, who gave us a chance to work on this project. We would like to thank him for giving us valuable suggestions and ideas. We would also like to thank our group members, our friends, our teachers who helped us. So first, we start with the introduction. So what is flex? Flex is a sheet of PVC and or PVC is polymer chloride mixed polyethylene. As we know, it is used to deliver high quality hoardings and boardings, mainly printed by large color solvent ink printer in CNY. So it is due to its owing to the long-term image of a significant mass media advertisement. It is widely popular among corporate banks, FMCG, and real estate shopping malls, and is used on all kind of industry for its advertisements. So, for this summary, in this summary, we will discuss why we became entrepreneurs, what is our profit, what is the break-even, what kind of employees we hire, and our expenditure, profits, and losses. So let's start with what is BRC Printers. BRC Printers is a group of printers which specializes in flex printing services. It gives flex printing services pan India and is a one-stop destination for all flex printing services locally and also pan India. This business employs individuals that are dedicated towards their respective goals and put in a lot of effort to achieve the common vision and larger goals for the company. Our office is located near Howrah, Apollo Hospital.
Loudly.
Apollo Hospital. So why do I become an entrepreneur? The opportunity to control your destiny. So when you work 9 to 5, you are at the mercy of your boss. He chooses your salary. He chooses when to give you a leave. So nothing's under your control. So entrepreneurship helps you develop yourself and to start a business. Is necessary since starting a business is the new pension plan. When you have a business, your income is up to your hands, unlike if in a job. Freedom to spend your time doing what's important to you. Entrepreneurship gives you the ability to balance your social life, your job life. You don't get a lot of free time when you're at a job, and this is one of the biggest reasons I became an entrepreneur. Unlimited earning possibilities. At a job, your earning is capped. Your bosses decide what you get paid, what not. Nothing is in your hand. But in entrepreneurship, everything is in your hand. But as that means it's easy to start start a business. So it's not easy to start a business and make a product. It is hard, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. You can do it if you're self-motivated. Location independence, the beauty of having your own business is the ability to create something that supports you no matter what. In this era, 2.5 billion people are on the internet. You can sell it to anyone, your product to anyone all around the world from anywhere around the world, anywhere you work from.
Anyone?
So my roles and responsibilities. Organizing functions. Organizing is the part of managing that involves establishing intentional structures for people in an organization. Like my job is to hire people who can contribute their experience in this company and make it grow. Conceptualizing new opportunities and possibilities. The entrepreneur plays an effective role in identifying possible opportunities for production purposes. My job in this company is to find new possibilities in this company to scale our company in a bigger basis. In this company, my job in this company is also to take risk in terms of investments and acquisitions which might benefit the company in the future. Technology transfer, entrepreneurs plays a very big role in transferring technologies, for example, outsourcing technologies from all around the world. Like software as a service is a very popular thing right now where we outsource technology and use it in our company. It is also a very good money saving method. Implementation of innovations. There are a lot of innovations in this new market. What we do to scale our business and make it profitable. Utilization of experience. I utilize my own experience in this company to grow this company and scale it up. Managerial roles. Successful entrepreneurs also appreciate manager. They perform like managerial roles of planning, organizing, leading, and so the vision of our company from beginning, the vision of our company has always been to be the best in the industry and make our customers satisfied. Mission of our mission of our company is to gain our customers' trust and be and be a global leader providing services not only in India but all over the world. So the roadmap for coming 3 years. 2023 January to April, we will start from taking smaller contracts. May to August, we will find new investors for our company. September to December 2023, we will try to add more employees, invest in our employees. 2024 January to April, we will invest in more machines. May to August, we will add new working ideas, new projects. September to December, we will contract with big deals. 2025 January to April, we will open a new branch. May to August, we will try to make our company valuation more. September to December, we will best position. So from here on,
so we are aim to provide our customers with good facilities. So we are working on our infrastructure open to this world. So our fifth core of our company, we have our fifth core of our building is giving them electricity, water, and for maintaining temperature, we get the air conditioning. So for we have to make our we try to make our customers best QP machines, EF5 DS3 2.0 which is the latest machines we have. So for our customers, we provide them personal transport cars to transport our product. So And last, we have best quality designers support to provide new video ideas for. So here we have 6 sets of our machines, our flash machines. So we have two HP letters 700, which use 8 colors, size of 5 feet. So we pay for this 15 lakhs. So there are one complete fit, which use 4 color, size of 5 feet. We pay this for 24 lakhs. So we have here version Starfire GH 3206 SG, which is 4 certain colors, size of 10 feet. So we pay for these machines, we pay 20 lakhs. Here we have EF5 intake 3360, we have two machines of this. So which is 4 certain color, and the size of this machine is 10 feet. So we pay for this 15 lakhs. So here we have one SB latex 335, which is 7 color, size of 5 feet. We pay this for 9 lakhs. Here we have ABF5 Intex GS3250 etc. Here we have one machine for this. It is 8 colors, size of 8 feet. We pay 500 lakhs for this. And here we have letter cutting machines, one letter cutting machines. So it is already CO2 applying. Size of 4.3, thickness 12 mm. So we pay 25 lakhs for this machine. So here we have vending machines, one vending machines, which is ABM700, which is temperature 0 to 6 grade, just like thickness 1 to 10 mm. So which is 1,500 watts of power. So we pay 20,000 for this machine. So we have here computer applications. So we have 16 monitors, which we pay 96,000. 16 CPU, we pay 56. We pay 56,000 for this. So 5 lakhs 6,000. So 5 lakhs 6,000 for this. And we have 16 mouse, which we pay 28,000, and 16 EPS, which we pay 4,000. Here we have editing software, which is Photoshop 7.0. We take license from these apps, so we pay this. The price is we give it per yearly. So for Photoshop 7.0, we give 20,100. For Corel Draw, we give 40,900. And for Adobe Illustrator, we give 64,944. And for Draw Express, we give 57,370. So Microsoft Office 28,000. And in design, we give 64,944. And for Focus, we give 40,900. For we have employee details and job responsibility. So in our company, we have two supervisors. So their pay levels, they pay 30 lakhs, 30,000, and we have 5 machine supervisors. So we pay 20,000. So we have one accountant. So we pay 20,000. We have paid 15,000. So we have 4 designers. We have paid 25,000 for that, and 5 labors. We have paid 10,000, and we have 2 security. We have paid 10,000 for that. And our present customers in the work apps, we have a big customers from here who live, who take out product from our company with happily. So number 1, just private limited AES portfolio, Sensor Gold and Viewers, Krishna Store, the Cement, Star Cement, Sham Steel, Coca-Cola Private Limited, Samsung Private Limited, Calorie Private Limited, Adi Mohini One Chemical, Pantaloons, Europe. So their average cost is 60 rupees per square feet. So we have financial support from for here we have supports for group partnerships or from bank. Investment, and the bluish part is investment, and the reddish part is for everyone. So from here, my partner.
let us discuss about our technical section. There is non-recurring miscellaneous cost. First of all, non-recurring cost is the one-time investment which we have done. So here is some machines we have installed. It is total cost around 6 crore and 58 lakh and 10,000 rupees. And some computer accessories for editing, creating according to our customers, and air conditioner, which is necessary for printing industry. So for maintain room temperature and server cost. We have a server 50 dB and inverter. Just some power supply problem for this inverter is installed, and the welding machine is necessary in our experiment. So we have had to welding machine. So it's cost around 19 lakh and 9,000 rupees, and its overhead cost in 10%, which is 1 lakh 90,000 and 900 rupees. And percentage of elements which is steel pipe, pulling rod, panel light, screw, and for printing machine ink is also important. So SP inks consume 2 liter per year.
This line.
And if I take position which is consume 2 liter per year, and function which consume 150 liter per year. If I take ink which is consume 50 liter per year. If I take 60 will consume 150 liter per year. Substrate which used in our industry is star flex roll, star acrylic flex roll, white matter and plastic acrylic sheet and inner flex panel. Electricity bill is also important. So in our area, unit per unit is 9 rupees, and our industry consume 20,000 unit per month. So there is concern that in software for editing and creating jobs for according to our customer. Here is some software which is subscription of 1 year. There is Photoshop, Corel, Adobe Illustrator, and furniture to another tools. This total cost around 83 lakhs 8,603 rupees, and its overall cost is in 10%. Is 8 lakh 38,060 rupees. And we can't manage everything. So we have hired some staff to manage our industry. So there is 2 supervisor, 5 machine operator, 1 accountant, and 5 assistant machine operator, 4 designer, 5 labor, and 2 security. Which we have pay for supervisor 30,000, machine operator 20,000, accountant 20,000, assistant machine operator 15,000, designer 25,000, labor 10,000, security 10,000. Which cost around is
So overall cost of staff. So we take around 12% overall overhead cost of all of staff. So around 12%. So our staff will around 4,25,000 in a month. So we take 12% of it. It's around 51,000. So 1 year of our staff salary around 57 lakh 12,000 per year around. And for emergency purpose, we take 3 month advance payment for a salary. That is 71 lakh 40,000 per year. And the EMI calculation. Similarly, similarly, our company have to pay EMI because the overall amount of the capital we can't take it own. So that's why we take some loan from bank and other investors. So here we have to pay EMI for our loan. So our EMI principal amount is around 30 lakhs, and rate of interest around 9%, and our time duration is 15 years. So our as our principal amounts, our invest, I mean total amount of invest around 54 lakh, sorry, 5 crore 47 lakh 70,395 rupees around. This is the total interest, and our per month EMI is 3 lakh 4,279 rupees. So overall depreciation cost of our company for 1 year. So here we see that recurring expenditure of our company around 6 lakh, 67 lakh 26,900 rupees. So here we take our depreciation cost of our expenses around 10%, which is around 65 lakh 81,000 rupees, and depreciation cost of our company around computer around 20%, that is 30 lakh 800 and 400 rupees, and depreciation cost of our furniture is around 5%, which is 7,500 rupees. So yearly fund flow of our company. So here in all can see income of our company around 3 crore 67 lakhs around, and our expenditure around 2 crore 88 lakh and 6,823 rupees. So break-even point analysis. So at first I want to say what is break-even point. Break-even point is that which step we can understand our we have to produce what amount of what we have given for our company's profit. So here we can take a amount of work in a day, which amount is indicate that if we can't able to produce this amount of work per day, so definitely our company will go to the losses. And if we are able to produce much more higher than, so obviously our company will go to the profit side. So profit and loss calculation. So as you see, our company take that amount of rupees. So our company will take around 10% of amount overall the profit. So that is around 2 lakh 88,000, sorry, 28 lakh 83,682 rupees per year. So the total cost of our company around 3 crore 17 lakh 20,505 rupees. And then our company annual income, I mean annual turnover of our company around 3 crore 69 lakh rupees, and profit of our company around 51 lakh 79,494 rupees. Next. So plan to be implemented near future. So we have to grow in, we have to grow our company to a better position. So for our company's better position, we take some planning, that is invest more in manufacturing units, then invest a bigger factory, and run the ads of our company to different sites and other places. Then accept order not only in India, from everywhere in our world. The customer, because we have to increase our revenue, so that's why. And then hire more people for our company, because we have to hire more people, because we have to increase our production. So that's why. Then launch more websites, and we have to advertise our company's name, and then improve our customer experience. Obviously, customer experience is a more important things. So then improve the working standard for our employees. I mean, obviously, we have to improve our working standards, because own working standards are become lower compared to next level company. Key takeaways. So similarly, for our company's growth, we take some key takeaways. That is, develop a clear unique message for all for the customer, and develop necessary improvements. Obviously, we have to develop for production purpose near future, and then add more technical person. 1% obviously is needed for every company. So then help to reduce production cost. Obviously, we have to all company try to I mean, try to reduce their production cost, and then customer cost management. Cost management is also for everyone, not only for our company. Every company can want cost decrease and upgrade and invest new infrastructure for future. To conclusion, after complete this project, we can understand that money, time management, and customer satisfaction, customer communication with our customers, that is very important. And thank you all for that. Thank you.
Last thing now, I will give you a point of that. Wait for now, start the event. Sorry, এটা দেখো তো লাস্ট দিন বলছি আচ্ছা to all of you as a group বাকিরা কথা বলো না when others are speaking one thing that I did not understand from your project is this company that you talked about as the PRSA. This company has already been founded, but this is active, or you are going to start this from scratch? What is the status?
Already active, and it wants to grow its foothold, not only in India but also in
Okay, so all the machines that you mentioned, these are already present in your factory, or okay, so you are not starting a new company. So that is one thing that you should have provided some clarity on. I thought initially that you are going to, because at one slide you showed that there is one EFI boutique machine that you want to procure. So it is already there. In the list of machines, that machine was already there. So all the machinery and all the associated software, everything is already there. So company is already existing. You just want to grow the foothold. That's all, right? So now the question of break-even point, if the company is already there, it's operating, then what is the question of break-even point coming? Because break-even point only comes for the companies which are going to be started or has only been formed. And they have started production and started their business, and after a few years they will reach that break-even point. But if the company is already there, then this question of break-even point and all this analysis does not come. Do you agree?
Yes, sir, but the thing is the currently the break-even point is at a point where we are not generating a lot of profits to expand our foothold globally. We need lot more investments, lot more money to expand globally.
So that was not okay. This is not clear. Now, that since you are talking about machineries and the business is primarily what I've understood is printing on flex material, right? Polymeric materials for promotional purposes, signage and all these things, right? That is the primary business. You did not talk about any sort of market research or analysis that you have done. You are talking about going global and increasing your foothold. But what is the present situation of the market? That was not there in your presentation. What is the kind of, you see, the state of the market now, the size of the market, the volumes, the cost, right? And what is the demand? You can procure more and more machines, you can bring in more and more people, but if you don't have the demand, then you will not be able to justify what you have bought or what you have procured, right? So you should have added that. And you mentioned raising capital, that is right. And another thing, that what is the, so I'll finish my question and then what is the sort of analysis that you did for selecting your machines? Because I saw you have HP DPS machines and EFI machines. So what sort of analysis did you do for procuring the machines in the first place?
We have a lot of machines which are used for flex printing. We also hire designers who can design our process. We are a company which does everything from top to bottom and delivers to our employees in the cheapest possible way.
Not employees, your consumers.
To the consumers in the cheapest possible way.
So that is not the question. I am asking that go to that slide where you have all the machines. Go back. Left button. Point it towards this computer. Yes, here. Go back.
Correct.
Right once. Right. Go to the machine one. Then written all the machines. Yes. See all these machines you have written latex and Fujifilm and all these things. How did you choose this machine? What was your basic principle? I'm not asking that why you chose this particular machine, but before buying anything, let's say we have bought these computers, right? So we had our need, so we did a need analysis. So based on our needs, we found that this computer will solve or be right for our needs, be right for our needs. Right? So while purchasing this machine, you already purchased the machine. What kind of need analysis did you do, or what features made you select these machines? Any one machine, you tell.
So actually, you want to say why we choose that machine?
This specific machines.
So actually, here HP Latex 700. It is the latest machine comparison to HP Latex 300 and 200. So this machine is actually its speed and its quality is better, and we take it from beginner level. So we have a trust on it. So that's why we can prefer and we can use this machine. Then HP Latex 335 is also comparison to HP Latex 700. It's some lower, but it's okay. But it's also from beginner level at the startup of a company. So that's why we have. And then Fujifilm is a wide. It's provide a wide quality. Actually, its quality is more. I mean, more good because we with some actually we analyze that our customer when give us feedbacks, then that time that this create that the quality of the Fujifilm actually they don't know what machine you can use, they just see the quality. So what
But this is the wrong way to look at it. No? If you are buying a machine based on the criteria that what your customers are providing feedback, let's say the customer is not giving a good feedback. Luckily, you have got a customer who is giving good feedback regarding to the information. That quality level is good. But this is the wrong way of looking at it. The right way should have been that you research the machine first, research the quality, go to different trade shows or talk to the marketers and everything, and then buy a machine. But what you have done is you have bought the machine, then given the prints to your customer. Customer has given the good feedback, then you are selecting. No, this is
We have always
yes.
actually we don't need we don't need hours of analysis.
Okay, fine. Okay. Next, I have two more questions. Uh, so the progress, one Rajdeep, you showed the progress of the company in one slide. That where you want the company to be in the next few months or next few years. So that is from the start is from 2023. So from that point you are already manufacturing, right? You are already in business. So from that you want to go to this. Okay. And also in the last few slides, in maybe conclusion or something, we have written that you want to deliver the ISC. Launch your own website where customers can file their order and track their progress. So file their order means they will give you jobs directly to put the jobs directly to the website, and then you will print it and deliver it, and they can track it. So this is, you are talking about web to print technology. But you need to do some integration at your backend also to support this. What is your plan on that? What is your plan on implementation of web to print technology in your place? What kind of technology you need to support this?
About technology, we can research, but we just plan it that we have to make our own websites to reach all the people overall global.
I'm asking that you have planned for it. But then what do you have any idea what type of technology you need to establish? You are talking about vertical integration in this factory.
Till now
we can
Yes, you have to say.
we can outsource most of our website necessities, like for example bubble IO, where we can create our own websites and track our databases, and that
No, that you are talking about MIS system. MIS is one. But web to print is like Vista print is web to print. Or this, I don't know Presto whether they do it or not. You go to their website, give your photo, and they will print it on your cup or t-shirt, whatever, and deliver it to you. Or you can collect it. That is a different technology. You need to integrate those systems at your backend. Do you have any plan in that? Fine, thank you. Good presentation.
I have the same question, that is why the critical analysis is needed when you are planning to expand your business. It means that it already established. I mean, you have reached the critical already. So it was not clear.
So I have three questions. I will start with Rajiv. Rajiv, when you talk about your company, then I think you must put mission and vision statement. I think that is important. Okay. Please. Please. Okay,
Yes.
just-
Yes. Mission statement, sir.
So if okay, so you have already provided. Okay, then okay, so skip that part. And then I will ask Moniman that you know in your calculation aid. I think I found something which is not accurate. Yes. So, if you are already said that your yearly profit for your company is 10%, and so you have already calculated that if it's almost 2 or something, then that is the total cost. Then again, you are talking about your company's in annual income. I'm not, it's not clear to me.
Actually, sir, total cost is sir actually 10% of the overall profit and the on which onward we can make profit. Okay, actually that cost.
Yes, so you will calculate the profit. I mean, whether it's a gross profit or net profit, that we will talk about later. But we will get that total revenue of the company. From there, you can calculate the profit. So, I mean, while you are talking about the 10% profit first, then you are talking about your company's annual income. Then again, you are showing your profit. I mean, then if you have the profit more like 5 crore or something, then I'm not understanding. I don't have that clear idea why you are saying that statement that where it is written clear.
So, here the total cost is the profit and on which onward we can make the profit.
So, what do you mean by the company's annual income? Annual income is something else.
Our annual income with all of this, our annual income around 3 crores.
No, I'm not confused. So, I mean, you will get that profit from the total revenue, and you I mean, subtract from the total revenue. You will subtract the the total cost. You have already taken the profit. Again, you are talking about company's annual income. Then you are talking about profit. I mean, that is not right. That's not right. Yes. So, company তুমি revenue থেকে তো তোমার কি মানে সাবট্রাক্ট করবে তোমার যে খরচ আছে then you will get the gross profit তারপরে ধরো তোমার কি থাকে you get the net profit. I mean that calculation was correct. Okay. In for the case of Vishwari, just show me the one slide where you have mentioned about the cost of electricity or something where you are talking about that per unit price is 9 rupees or something. Yes, yes. Just okay. So per unit it's 9 rupees and you having what that 20,000 units. So it's a 1 year consumable cost. So 18 into 12. Okay. So just tell me one thing that you have already talked about, like SB sir has already said that what is the on what basis you have chosen those machines. Similarly, I have a question like why you have chosen Corel Draw. Again, you are talking about Adobe system. Again, you are talking about God statements. What is the purpose of that? I mean, if you have chosen one particular of that kind, suppose I believe in Adobe, then why should I use Corel Draw or what it is? I mean, if I am having Adobe InDesign, then I should not choose it for expense. I mean, what is the purpose of choosing that software?
Other sources.
For different kind of
What different kind of? I mean, every work is compatible with your Adobe. Why I am choosing? Yes, on that slide. You are talking about Photoshop 7.0, then you are talking about Adobe Illustrator, then you are talking about Word Express.
InDesign is there also.
And they
InDesign because also.
ওদের দুটো বলেছি ওরা যেটা আমাদের বেস মনে সেটা বাস They, okay, infocus is something else. I can rely on that. But while you're talking about InDesign separately, we're talking about Corel Draw, we're talking about workspace. I mean, do I really need workspace in order to create a place? I don't think so.
We're taking its for many purpose.
What is the purpose? I'm asking that many purpose. What is that sole many purpose? See, all the basic idea is what? That you have two companies, right? So one is making Corel, another is making the Photoshop Illustrator. Both of these companies are targeting the same audience. And you can do the same thing, you can be Illustrator in Corel Draw. You can do the same thing in design and portrait space. Then why buy the same? That will increase the cost, no? This will increase the non-recurring cost of your business. So why? And let's say you are picking people. If you have two different softwares to work on, you have to choose two different types of experts. I mean, operators. One who is able to operate in design, one who is able to operate portrait space. So if you use anyone, then one type of person you can choose. That will again bring down the cost base. You realize what is the problem we are speaking about. Then again, one part I would like to ask Sally about that. You have already mentioned that those are the people strength that you have already mentioned, and I think you are kind of biased when you are talking about the salary. I mean, when you are talking about that machine operator, it's all 30,000 or something. Then yes, 20,000. Every data is fixed. I mean, what is the I mean, on what basis you have chosen that in a particular salary? I mean, supervisor is 30,000. Both of the supervisors, both are having same salary. I mean, on what basis? No, I'm asking Vishu. Salova, I'm not asking you. Oh, so you didn't hear what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about that. You have already mentioned the job responsibilities of those pupils. Okay, that pupil. And you have already mentioned that for there are two supervisors in your company, and both are having 30,000 salary. I mean, on what basis? It may be different. It may be I'm more experienced. I may get 35,000. Someone will be the newcomer. He may be getting 30,000. Because you are saying that your company is already established. And why?
The salary structure.
Yes.
For now, like we have two supervisors, so still they both are supervisors, so we can see.
So it is something like that. You both are appearing in the same project, so I give you both the same marks. Is it possible? No, right? I'm not getting that point. Yes.
At the same time.
So, sir, if you have any question, then you can. So, thank you. Please be seated. I will call the second group. Start with Anup.
The presentation.
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে চলো ওইটা দিয়ে আমি দেখি হ্যাঁ কি যেন কন্ট্রোল এইচ এল দাও তো এদিকে দাও তোমরা একটা কাজ করবে কাজ করতে থাকো একজন ওখানে যাও এই মশো চেঞ্জ করে তার তার হয়ে গেলে সে আবার চলে যাবে কাজ করো হ্যাঁ
মুভির মধ্যে কেউ একজন তো বডি
হ্যাঁ তাই করো হ্যালো ভাই বডি বানানো না চলে তুমি বসো তুমি কন্ট্রোল করো
We are our development. So we prepared by me or my two members. This is what I'm speaking. Let's start about HG printers. We we made a farm. We choose the name HG printers private limited. First of I tell acknowledge. I say acknowledge that the project is a synergistic product of many minds and has been accumulated over the last few months. And firstly, I would like to thank the Regional Institute of Technology who granted us the opportunity to prepare a project. And secondly, I would like to thank our project guide, Mr. Titin Hazar, for its valuable service, valuable support and guidance. And I would like to thank all of my team members for their continuous guidance and relevant advice. So we would like to take this on. Let's introduce us who we are. We are estimators, where creativity meets precision. So we are delighted to introduce ourselves as a leading provider of top quality printing service. So whether you are looking to be a eye-catching banner or professional business card or customer merchandise, we have the expertise. So we are equipped to meet your printing. So our team have three consists of experience, designer, innovation, and technician, training, customer service representative who are dedicated to provide your service as per your institution. And we are investing in cutting edge equipment like including offset printing, digital book printing machine, and newspaper, magazine printing, and many more. We are also prioritize environmental sustainability by using eco-friendly materials. So our goal is not only provide deliver external need, but also establish a long-term partnership by trust. So thank you for considering us. Project summary. Let's talk about the estimator aims to become a trusted and preferred printing partner for clients to use with the complete quality, innovation in design, delivery top quality prints, excellent customer services by the state of art equipment. We have
এই দেখে দেখে বলুন আপনি বলুন আগেই বারণ করে দিয়েছি নিচে বলুন
the prime object of this business plan is to establish a well-equipped and state-of-art equipment printing facility, and we serve all the printing needs, including book printing, digital printing, and magazine printing, newspaper printing, and we start our printing business as capital as 10 lakh, and we deliver the job of our time 22. We have 22 employees in our. So why to become an entrepreneur? So there are many reasons. First of all, be your own boss. If you are someone who likes the to in control in your business, so this is the chance for you to start a career. potential unlimited income. When you run your own business, so if your income is decided by you, choose when, what, and where you work. Being an entrepreneur is one of the most flexible jobs. You set your own timetable. Constant growth and development. Being your own boss is not easy. Whether you running a business or you will need to be brave, take the risk, and being in yourself. You have to be mind that positive mind and thinking creativity and well and role and responsibility. Our role and responsibility is the ability of business to develop and organize and to run a business in order to make the profit. Growing a business, making business, required well efforts, innovation in design and skill, mind, and focus the customer service. Our mission is to become a leading printing provider in India by providing top quality printing service. And our mission is to provide high quality printing service across the global and deliver it with timely and focus on customer satisfaction. So here we see the roadmap for our coming 2 years. First of all, we established our company. The capital is 10 lakhs, and we invest in technology and implement a new machine and launching a new bicolor offset printing machine. And secondly, 2024, we improve the relation. We trying to improve the relationship with the customer, and we want to finding new investor that is helpful for our to run the business. And 2025, 2025 we conduct the market research and finding more customers and upgrading software and new technologies and adding more employees and install. You may want to install more hybrid printing machine and binding machine. That's all. And next, details for next.
Present Teacher Pradhan. I am talking about the infrastructure facilities. Our well-developed infrastructure to facilitate to offer client for on our building industry, and we are advisor, expert designer to help clients work, and we created work to provide our clients. Even efficiently maintaining our production process. Process making and working on our time to consider the best as a complete job from the assist our lesson. Some lesson we have used in our building and production, like printing machine, lamination machine, die cutting machine. Some of the services we offer our clients, like offset screen printing, offset printing, impressing and even clothing. In our AC medical private printer, we have machine, lot of machines like rolling the water, job ticket, type of grade, and speed, machine speed is 500 per hour, and size is software size 100 to 100 mm. The 380 nano machine data speed 350 per hour, and our machine will get that and upper speed is 350 per hour. And we have citizen machine paperweight 24 cm, and GSM has 28 to 80 GSM maximum, and dampening is water based, unique 20 unit and 4, and speed is 31,000, machine, another machine, orange super. Its speed is 35,000 per hour. Paper wide is 80%, and slicer 4%. JSON meaning 54 to 85. The list is not creating machine original. Another machine is web feed offset. With machine feed your house. Observation blanket to blanket feeding process. JSON 28 to 90. Another machine web feed offset. Machine that attached another CP9. Speed is 85,000 per hour. And another sweep machine is machine named Robertson and is 1500 sweep per hour. Another testing binding information, testing robots areas, process on cover fitting section, covering testing. Cover viscosity is 70 to 75 viscosity. And processor plus CNY, anti-setup hardware, observe commercial with protection, equivalent both sides, message speed master, lesson 10. Paper size 24 into 18, 28 into 40, speed is 50,000 per hour. And the spider branding message brand is PSP, model CW, they are very high, and dimension 462 230 205. Capacity 15. Specific paper A4 letter cover operating machine model design size 150 into 75 into 26 speed is 80,000 per hour C per hour. Preparation right 450 mm. Operation is 250 mm. Now we discuss about the important details in our AC parameter. Now we are the one of accountant and one supervisor, two detail designer, five machine operator, and four assistant operator, and one inventory, and for 3 level and 2 security guards. Now we have present customer in our company. The audited press like job title, newspaper, magazines, Cinemas Fine Arts Private Limited is commercially printed products, and Function Face India Limited magazines and books. Arts and Graphics book products and commercial printing. Deco India is books publishing. Hindustan Media newspaper printing and publishing. These are my present customers. And prospective customers are Jagan Prakasam Limited, ST Media Limited, DP Corporate Limited, Lucky, Sambhav Media, and Anand Bazar Patrika, and Central Books India. These are the prospective customers in our future. The backbone of our company is financial support. Bank of Baroda is business loan for low interest in a interested POP business loan is based on the marginal cost of fund based on the lending rate. Bank of Baroda is also lender flexible loan repayment period ranging from 1 year working capital up to 10 years. Monetary loan.
My name is Sudhir Kumaskar and I introduce the technical part of our project. Gathering machine, automatic sewing machine, 380, and lamination machine. This is the cost. This is the cost of approx 1 lakh 1 crore 47,000 4,000. This is our non-recurring cost for computers, UPS, furniture, tools, servers, football, etc. And this is the total cost of 15 lakhs 95,000. This is the recurring cost of our internet, phone bills, electric bills, and paper, etc. And the total recurring cost is 94,555,071
per year or per month.
year in per month. This is this is the EMI calculation of the company, and I will got the loan of Bank of Baroda. The loan amount is 60 lakhs, and the interest is rate is 10%, and the time cover the to be loan is 10 years. The EMI per month is 1,93,596. This is the registration cost of minimum computers, furnitures, and the total legal expenditure of 12 months, and this is the total of the all. Plus depreciation cost, it is around 5 crore 90 lakhs 57,000 and this is the break-even point. This is the break-even point. This is the break-even point. Break-even point is one of that point our company how when where our company stand for profit or loss. This is the break-even calculation. This is the fixed cost of our company. This is the variable cost, and each non-central is the cost of per product, and this is the total value of our company. So break-even point is total value plus each product cost. That is the 3,33,471, and the current inflation is by what how many days our company will pay. That is the inflation 1 day. That is the break-even. This is the profit loss calculation by our company. Loss profit 10%. The total loss is fixed cost into pay by 100. This is the loss profit. Total revenue of our company is 9. Total fixed cost plus gross profit is equal to 6 crore 49 lakhs is 6,123. Our company annual income is this is the 2 lakhs 2,000 is the inflation of our company per day into each production cost, each cost of production. That is the amount of cost production 3 crore 5 lakhs. Our profit our company profit is total revenue minus company annual income. This is the company profit. Our let's talk about plan to be implemented in future. In our plan to be implemented in future goes to the 3D market is continuously continuous slow substitute of growth according to the Sumitra report. The global of 3D printing is around 55.8 billion by 2027. With the 3D printer and the manufacturer, we can produce a 3D printing object. This is the fastest digital printing trend offering greater advantage to the various sectors like foodware, packaging, etc. The strongest social media our company like many people 9% of people our and nowadays there are we spend many types of social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp. Through social media we promote our company and to the customer and we get the order from them. The key ways of the key topics of our company is the focus on the production. We focus that our production of our company is to customer and service to good customer and service to achieve good quality in the most important place. Our company main motive is to achieve good quality trade and satisfy the customer. Full customer service to delivery. When customer come to our company and our duty to complete their work and to deliver it that timely. This is our main motive. The conclusion at the company at the printing company is delivered to the effective solution of our printing needs with their state of the art of different skill tasks and communication of the customer satisfaction. They are delivering high quality printings and exceptional service. By choosing this printing company, we can competitively that we and your printing project will be execute and precision and excellence. Thank you.
Okay, I just have two questions. Go to the first slide. Who was Anup? The first, yes. And next one. Yes, the last slide, introduction you have written. Thank you for considering us. Thank you for considering us for what? Whom are you giving the presentation to? Are we your customers? So, we should consider it for what? For what purpose we should consider it?
For definition purpose, it will be some mistake or we can.
But this is not you. This is given by the ASD printers company. Company is asking the audience of the presentation to consider them for something. First one, yes. Entrepreneur development. What is the meaning of this?
Being an entrepreneur, we develop a project like.
So being an entrepreneur, you have developed your company, right? ASD printers is your company. You are presenting the state of your company, right? How much your costs are, what is the on machines and operators. Then what is the relation of that to entrepreneur development of this idea? What is the meaning of entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur?
So you started a company or a new business.
Who is doing some sort of business, right? So, is there anything in your slide stating how to become an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur development means what? That's you are saying that something in your slide refers to developing or how to develop an entrepreneur, right? Is there anything in your slide when you speak about developing or how to start a business? You have started a business, you are doing the business, you are given the facts of the business. But is there anything where you are talking about developing, how to develop the business? Is there anything? Okay. Then this I think Bhukteshwar was there. Go to the machine specifications. This the gum machine. The gumming machine. I think this one. It's okay. Back one. Yes. See that under job testing that Roga's machine gum viscosity 70 to 75 watts. Then paper size 28 that 28 by 40 what? Mm.
Yes,
Mm. What is 28 mm? This much. 2.8 centimeter. 2.8 centimeter. This much. Yes. This is the size of a printing machine. Then. Yes. Okay. Then what is the gum viscosity? 70 to 75 what?
thickness of the
Thickness.
Viscosity of the gum.
Viscosity of the gum is 70 to 75 kilometer, right? No. What is the viscosity you mean? Meter per second square, right? No. Not that. Okay. Then go to the next slide. Banking. Banking is like that. Bank loan যেটা নিয়েছে Bank of India, not Bank of Baroda. ওইখানে see loan is based on marginal cost of funds based lending rate. Explain this line. I don't know. I seriously don't know. I'm not an expert in this. I just want to know. This is a serious question.
It's a production process. It's a output of a building output. Total cost and
अरे पहले तुम खुद सोच लो क्या बताना है फिर ठीक ठाक से बताओ
marginal cost means is profit cost.
profit cost
Some percentage of profit.
अरे do you know this if you know it say yes otherwise if you say no I don't know why you are included this something that you don't know okay here should it go primary job key what is the primary jobs that you take from your customers they are all flex they are printing flex signages flex hoardings and all these things or digital machines you have this other type of business who are your primary or what type of primary jobs are you involved with
Primary jobs are in our companies to publish the books.
book publishing mainly okay and go to the Anirban go to the key takeaways last week ওই সেকেন্ড পয়েন্টটা যেটা অ্যাচিভ গুড কোয়ালিটি ইজ দ্য মোস্ট
Important.
কি ওটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট ওটা কি মানে কি ওটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট ঠিক আছে ওকে এই লিখলে কিন্তু একদম প্রথম দিনই অন্য ঘরে বসিয়ে দেবে কোম্পানিতে ঠিক আছে স্যার
Achha, again, tomorrow, again, I'm not getting any clue regarding this, calculation. What do you want this like that? Break even and point. Yes. Next one, please. So first of all, I have found lots of, spelling mistakes in your slides. Like, what I've seen that our spelling is H or W R. Okay. Then again I'm not getting into that what is total revenue, again what is the profit. I don't have any clear idea. Yes.
This is the gross profit amount.
Gross profit, which one? Just give me one idea. What do you mean by company's total revenue? What do you mean by company's gross profit? What do you mean by the net profit of the company? First start with revenue.
Total revenue per year, what amount of sale product, what the price of the product, that is all of including price is our total revenue. The selling price, all of the selling product.
Then so how do you find the gross profit from the revenue?
Gross profit is gross profit is in general the total revenue minus the production cost.
Total cost.
Total cost.
Then we are choosing this gross 10%. How could you say so clear that you are having 10% profit margin? When you have that in company's annual income, which is your 38.
That's 20,000, 175. But in the previous slide, 175 is the average cost. Then, can we go back on 175?
175 is the
Each product cost, that is average cost. So average cost into what? Average cost will be annual income will be
cost of each goods or each products.
Well, it may be total cost, but how it can be total income?
Total variable cost divided by each cost.
Each product was average cost for the month. So again, it's like the total in 125.
This is the
I mean, Kevin, where did you find this in a 2,20,000 figure? Where we are getting this
this is the impression per day in our company.
Okay, so okay, go back to the previous slide. So there you are already saying that you have an impression of around
This
what?
is the break-even point.
And forget break-even point. So you are telling me that
Inflation
if
is
per day, if you can't do this, this amount of inflation, which is your 1,90,508. That is your per day production. If you are not able to do that, then there is no profit for your company. Then how are you getting that idea that this impression will be around your 2,20,000? Follow? Yes.
Actually, very English. We got the impression break-even point 1,90,500, and we just predict that to 2,20,000 impression if we want to
How
get
can you even predict that? Then you may have to say that in order to produce some product, there maybe we require 100 pages. Then we get that amount of product. No, you can't do the prediction.
in order to make the profit, so we can
No, see, when you are talking about this is your 2 lakh impression per day. And when you are talking about 2 lakh impression, it means maybe one book it requires some amount of impression. It's not right. The figure is not right. That is not right. And then Bhutesh, I am telling you that there is a lots of printing mistakes in your slides. So I don't know whoever made that. They have to think from about this, this spelling mistakes. Anyway, let's see the next. Yes. Okay. कीबोर्डेर एस्केप টা মারো না নয়তো রাইট ক্লিক করো আরে কি ওইটা দেখো ইয়ে কি রেকর্ডিংটা চলছে কিনা দেখা আগে তাহলে দরকার এই ব্রাউজারটা যাও হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে কন্ট্রোল এ ওকে স্টার্ট
Good afternoon, faculty members.
একটু জোরে বলো হ্যাঁ
Good afternoon, faculty members, and good afternoon, fellow classmates. So today I am here to present the PowerPoint presentation on our major project based on the title evaluating the quality of color printer ICT profile that we have generated using open source management tool, color management tool. So we are two members originally, me and Chirantan, but unfortunately Chirantan due to some health issue he couldn't come. So I am here and I will be present the whole presentation. So there are a few topics that we will discuss today. From one abstract, then problem, then some literary review, then some introduction, methodology, two approaches, how the project can be done. One is industry approach, then performance approach, result analysis, conclusion, some references, then so the abstract. In printing technology, as we are already studying, and we have already seen that color management is a very vital, plays a very vital role in our industry. And manage colors between the prints, we have to use ICC profiles. That is the key basis of color management, you can say. And regarding that, we have prepared that ICC profiles are also used regarding while we are proofing things, during soft proofing, during hard proofing, and this ICC profiles can be quantified. Can be quantified using some very some quantity metrics. And in this project, we have tried to do a basic one, round trip method, to quantify that and evaluate its how it looks or how the quality is.
What is talking about access? Very simple terms. For a person who does not know anything about this.
Okay, we have created ICC profile regarding a printer. It's an RGB printer, and we have tried to use that, try to create two printer profiles, one for a scanner based and one for a LED based. And we just evaluate both of them, whether they are, how much quality they derive, whether they are similar, whether they will get us the same results or not, or whether they are different. So our problem is that in our institute we have seen that there is some limitations regarding some machines and equipments, and we have already in the previous projects we have already didn't use some machines that we require. So we have to outsource them. We went over to some production houses and we used them. They helped us a lot. So our problem statement was regarding the ICC profile creation. These are irrespective or industry level system to create ICC profile. But we wanted to this as a major problem. So the main problem statement was whether we can produce the ICC profile, whether we can create the ICC profile, and what method should be applied. As because we don't have the equipment, so it was a very vital problem for us. Regarding ICC profile generation, we have used some open color management tools, just like Argyle CMS, LPOP, and these things already few researchers have already worked on, and based on that, I have cited three literatures. There may be some more provisions, but unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So the first one was the Argyle CMS, and regarding this topic. The first question is why the Argyle CMS works. Okay. So whether should we use Argyle CMS as a trusted management system software? So regarding that, we have to know that whether it can use that, whether it can potentially develop us the ICC profile, whether or not. So we have done the literature review, and we see that previously some researchers have already done some work on Argyle, so it's trusted. And based on that, we have seen that in the first literature, the researchers they have used the ICC Argyle CMS mainly to create some ICC profiles for some medical MIS image scanners. And in the second literature, you can see that for test chart creation, because in printing regarding the characterization of a machine, test chart is a very much required thing. And to create test chart, so that to evaluate whether we are creating the ICC profile or not, they have used Argyle to create those test chart, characterization test charts. Next. And also in this literature also, they have also used Argyle CMS for same test chart preparation, and from that they have generated ICC profile. Next. Okay, so this is a basic introduction that some basic things that we need to know before starting the project. The first one is that ICC. We are saying that ICC. So what is an ICC? So ICC is the International Color Consortium. You can say that it's a member it's a regulated body who controls all the color systems between the companies, then vendors, then print providers, and then we can say that what is an ICC profile. So ICC profile is in simple terms, ICC profile is a necessary tool or necessary thing that is required to characterize the image or imaging devices like scanners, then printers, and digital cameras also. So the ICC profile has two parts. One is header and one is category. The header contains the device, the necessary information regarding the device type, the color management module, and the tactical requires those information that need to be processed the ICC profile further. Next slide. So color. Second, we can state that scanner color management, or regarding how we can develop the color ICC profile for a scanner. So regarding a scanner, we can prepare the ICC profile by taking a printout of a image and using that image, those management tools, open source management tools, or we can say the vendor provided management tools, we can create the profile. Then there is some, then the printing regarding the, this is scanner, and then the printer part goes. So regarding the printer part also, ICC defines a profile class for output. As because they are output device, they are giving us the output monitors, printers. So these are kind of output oriented profiles. And the main thing was, as we do not possess this ICC profiles can be created very easily using the vendor provided tools or company provided tools. But as because we don't have any regarding softwares or regarding any machines, so we try to choose the simplest way so that we don't have to expense create any expense, or rather we can do the work very in an easy manner, easy accessible manner. So we use the scanner B31 episode in the process. We use a rubber printer, that is the inkjet printer, and we use two tools. Two tools are many tools also. Argyle, maybe mostly the Argyle CMS, then LPRO, gamma vision also, and some other tools regarding. We use some Python coding also, and ICC profile checker, and some more tools. So what is we are saying about Argyle CMS so much? So what is Argyle CMS? Argyle CMS is nothing but Argyle CMS is a color management tool. So to prepare profiles, to characterize printers, to characterize monitors, calibrating monitors it can use. And the second most is what is a LPROP tool. So LPROP is also the same basis, same kind of tool, that is also a ICC profile creator, but it has a GUI based system. ICC Argyle is a much more command prompt based system, much more older version system, but it works very well. But LPROP is much more GUI based, so it can be easily accessible. Next one. Okay. The point is methodology. So there is we have seen that regarding this project, as we are doing the poor man's technique, so there can be two approaches. One is industry approach and one is our poor man's approach. So in regarding industry approach, there are three main points. That is three C's: calibration, characterization, and conversion. And the whole system, the whole ICC profile system is based on these three main color management topics: calibration, characterization. And regarding our approach, poor man approach, as we don't have the systems regarding the industry-based systems and software, we use LPROP, Argyle CMS, open management tools, so that it can be easily accessible. Printers, scanners, laser scanners. Next. Okay, so industry approach. In common printing terms, to start a machine or to run a machine, first the machine they do three things. One is calibrate, then characterize, then convert. So calibration, what is calibration? Calibration is nothing but calibration is a way through which we can know the remaining state of the machine. What is the state of the machine? Then is the characterization. You can see that there is a calibrate the device. There is a linear way or two. Calibrate the device, then print tester, then measurement, then profiling of the ICC. So what is the process? First, the calibrate device. We take a printout from the device, and mainly the print tester. Then, to calibrate the device, there are many processes. Okay, not just single thing. So after calibrating the device, we take a printout of the test chart. Based on the test chart, we measure it using some spectrum and some pre-configured software, through which those profiling softwares, like there is I1 color sync module. So it helps to create a ICC profile. And using this ICC profile, we can apply the conversion part, mainly regarding some works that need color conversion. If needed, then we can do. If not needed, then next. Okay. So when the printing system is already calibrated and linearized, the tests are being printed and measurements are taken, and then depending on the product option. Okay. There are many settings and quality settings are there, like ECR, UCR, maximums. And the main thing, the last thing, conversion. Conversion is the application through which done in a deep or application success. Conversion originally done because we can say that if, for example, I have taken a printout and not taken a printout, I have designed some design layout and it is embedded with a sRGB profile. But I have to print with a Fogla or some other color profile. So we need to convert them, whether they look same or not, because the whole basis of this was color management, whether the color is managing or not. Okay, so our program approach. So there are a few steps through which we have done the whole thing. The first was creating a scanner profile. Using that scanner profile by inputting it in an archive, and we created before that we have created the case chart with the archive CMS, and with the archive CMS case chart, using that case chart and the scanner profile, we created the printer profile first one. As because the first printer profile, we named printer profile in a two way. First one is a scanner based printer profile, and the second one is a LV based printer profile. We will discuss regarding that. So we created those two profiles, scanner profile and LV based. Okay. The part one is a scanner profile creation. So for scanner profile creation, we take a ID 8.7 test chart. That is a deflection type scanner test target, and we take a printout in a photo paper. We created that. We take the scan of it using the TIFF format, so that no data can be lost, and without any gamma coding, so that the image cannot be changes instantaneously. And using then we have done a work that was outsourced by us. That was helped by some coalition. That was using spectrophotometer. There were 288 patches. We examined all the patches and take the readings of LAB. LAB readings are based on a color space, that is the independent color space. And from the LAB color space, using Python programming, we converted them into XYZ values. And those XYZ values were inputted in LPOP. In this system, we used LPOP as because there was some issue regarding the archive CMS. It was not having, we couldn't find out why, but LPOP did the work. We fit the for IP 8.72 chart. All the test charts have some reference files where the test targets or the test patches data were given, like LAB data, RGB data, XYZ data, and other necessary data. Who created that test chart, some vendor or company, and that reference files we modified it using those XYZ values that were given, that were examined by, or that we have get from the LV values after converting them using Python code. Next. So you can see these are three pictures. One is regarding the scanner profile gamut volume compared with the sRGB profile. sRGB is a very common profile that we all use in mobile printers, monitors, and we have compared it. And the volume shape, you can see that it's a very, we can say it's a good shape. It clears all the colors, and next we have done a chromaticity diagram. Within the X-ray chromaticity diagram, this triangle is a sRGB profile triangle, which colors is already, you can say, covering up, and this thing is our scanner profile covering area, color covering area. And this we have done a round trip test using the gamma emission. So we can say that averagely the delta E was around 40 to 50. So next. So next our approach was printer profile creation. Printer profile creation we have done in two ways. One is regarding the scanner, using the scanner based ICC profile, and one is regarding the LEV based or spectrum based color profile. So in this scanner based color profile, what we have done using argyle target command, we have created a test target in a A4 sheet that holds around 1014 test patches, and it generates three files. One is a CHT file that holds all the necessary, you can say, positional information regarding the patches where it is present in the patch in the whole test target. Then we have got a TI1 file and TI2 file. So using that TI2 file, we have created the printer profile using the calprof command. Using TI3 file, TI2 file, we created the TI3 file, and then using the TI3 file, applying the calprof command, we created the ICC color profile of the printer profile 1, that is based on scan. So next slide. So you can see this is also the same. It is the printer profile diagram, gamut volume, and the XY chromaticity diagram. Same thing goes for this. This is the whole sRGB volume, and this is the our printer profile gamut volume. And this also same, the sRGB triangle that covers the color area, and these are our printer profile printer. So next. So next approach was based on LAB data. So using what we did, we get a TI3 file. We get a TI2 file. TI2 file. Okay. So the main approach was first that the test target we have printed in the printer. Which printer we are creating the color profiles. So taking the printout, we use the same method. We use the spectrophotometer and measure all the patches regarding their LAB values. We store that in an Excel file, and then from the TI3 file that we have already gotten from the scanner group, creating the scanner profile, we just modified those XY. In a TI3 file, there are two data. One is RGB and one is XYZ, corresponding XYZ. So what we did, we know LAB data of that all the patches. We just converted those LAB data into XYZ values, and using those XYZ values, we just replaced them. So replacing those, we created a modified TI3 file, which is used for creating this LAB database printer. Next. So it is also that it is same as this before. It is based on the LAB spectrum, LAB ICC profile, LAB based ICC profile. This is also the same sRGB, and this is the gamut volume, and this is the same sRGB, and this is the XY chromaticity diagram with how much color it covers. Next. So the result. So our main objective was to analyze the quality of the ICC profiles, the reviewed profile, and we have taken into consideration two things. One is visual difference, and one is round trip difference. So you can see in the gamut, we have already seen the gamut volumes, and this picture shows the gamut volume differences. So in the first option, this is the printer profile that is based on the scan, and then the second there is a printer profile that is based on the spectrum. So you can see the emerging areas. These are from the output. This is the updated profile, and this small internal area covered by the colors are based on the scanner based profile. So you can see that the gamut volume is not visible right now. So for this was around 43,000. Sorry, 4,31,000, and it was around 3,037. Sorry, 3,37. So the number one was the updated one. So next slide, please. Okay, so it is not around visible, but it was visible in a computer screen. So this is the we take three images. One is high key, one is low key, and one is a mid key. And we applied those profiles in a Adobe Photoshop. And how does it look? It looks similar though, but originally this was the original image. And after applying the spectro-based profile, this image was kind of reddish because the gamete volume in that IC profile that was based on LAB data, it covers more red areas rather than other. And in the IC profile based on the scanner, it was much more tending towards bluish part. So next was also the same image. It can be, it is the main image, original image. So the images, the colors in this was a bit faded, and in this color it was much more vibrant regarding the spectrum. Next. Okay, so this is a low-key image. So in the low-key image also the same goes for. This is the original image. It was kind of reddish, so it's kind of dull, and it was kind of bluish. It gives the bluish. Next. Okay, so the result analysis, for result we use the round trip test. So round trip test, what is a round trip test? Round trip test is a method in ICG profile. The profile data or the printed gamete boundaries are converted into LAB using A to B table. Then again, those LAB data were again converted into RGB data using B table, and then again the RGB data were again converted into LAB again using the A to B table. So from the first reference, we got a LAB data from the gamete boundaries, so that is from. This is the first reference, and at the last what we got after converting it from RGB to LAB, LAB to RGB, sorry, LAB to RGB, RGB to LAB. This was our second reference. So the round trip does what it compares both those reference and the outcome LABs, whether they are same or not, whether there is some difference or not. So this is the whole structure. Next. So for round trip, what we did originally, we have some files regarding all the profiles. There is a T1, TI2 files. So the TI2 files holds the original data of the whole test patterns. So in this, it's not visible because it's a very vast data. So originally there was a sample ID and the sample location. So there was in the TI2 file there was XYZ values. Okay, XYZ values. Underscore O means original, that is based on the TI2. Then again, we got XYZ measured values. Measured values means after converting them into after taking the LAB data, we converted them into XYZ. So we got the measured data of the XYZ, what may be can hold, and we got the original LAB data from this paper. And the same goes for the XYZ already converted into, this LAB data measured was from. This LAB data was taken from the TI2 file by converting the XYZs into LAB.
Wait. Start from the beginning of this. Think about it for a minute. Okay. Don't be such in a hurry. Start from the beginning of this chart and tell what exactly is XYZ O, LAB O, LAB M.
Okay. So these are the sample IDs. These are the sample locations. This XYZ data O original stands for the data that were given already in the TI2 file of the program. Then XYZ measure. This was already given in the TI2. Okay. This XYZ data were already given in the TI3 file after generating them. And this LAB original was given from the XYZ by converting them into LAB. And this LAB measure was same process by converting them into LAB. And this is the LAB actual. Actual means that we get from the spec. So this is the actual data. This is the O reference. So original versus measured, we get a delta E archive, and also we from actual we get the delta E actual. It is delta E actual. So the average value around was for 1014 batches. It was around 23.3319. And the next slide. This thing also goes for the same IC profile, but it was based on the LAB data values. This is also same. Regarding this, it gives us the 23.33513. So the second, so we can get a conclusion that from the visual point of view, there is a difference. We can see that if the colors were towards red and towards blue, And but from the round trip test, we get the average value more or less around same. So we can say from an accuracy point, they are more or less accurately similar. Next slide. So we use some references from a book called Understanding and Color Management, some RSMS websites, some papers like from Sharma for analysis, the quality of SCC profile scanner, monitor printer. Some again websites and then some. And there are more, but as was suggested, so I can get them. Next. So thanks a lot to the faculty member, the guide, Mr. Shambhodekna, and we would like to express our gratitude towards Mr. Monu Kurdi, who helped us by lending us the spectrophotometer. We have done the work, completed the work only because of him, and we would also like to thank our education and all the faculty.
Manu, so I have some very few basic questions. Like you have referred that AUPs. So what do you mean by that?
Okay, AUP means lookup table data. In lookup table data, there is a in color profile when we create color profile, there are two things. One is device to PCS, that is A to B, and then PCS to device. PCS to device, that is called B to A. So those data were stored in that color profile.
So, you have already mentioned few literature, right? So you just tell me that there is a one literature that medical
Yes.
So how that helps you to create this particular project?
Okay, this particular project is
What I have understood that in medical imaging is something different. My perspective. So how that particular literature helps you to open literature like literature
yes.
I mean the first one.
In this case, they have used the scanners, WSI scanner, and scanner calibration and profiling was done using the mobile scanners. So you can say that while you are putting or while you are calibrating the scanner or scanner calibrating, so the method they use using the archive, we took the methodical approach. Not the principal approach. How it can be used to calibrate the scanner and also to create the profile to characterize the scanner. Because in our project, scanner plays a pivotal role, we can say. Because without scanner, you cannot create the printer profile. So if we know the way how the scanner behaves or the scanner was calibrated and characterized by creating the profile, we can get the ideas.
Another thing is that you have already mentioned a few open source softwares like LPROF and Archive CMS. And some part you have said that there is some constraint using of your Archive CMS that they are switched over to LPROF.
Yes.
So that's tell me that what is the fundamental purpose of using CMS and LPROF?
CMS and LPROF fundamental. CMS.
I mean, if I'm using only LPROF, will that job that can be done, or if I'm thinking, I mean, how that LPROF is related to this question?
Yeah, I got
that. Only why didn't you use only
only one system? See, on for one, originally, while we are creating the scanner profile, the reference text file, it is called ref.txt file. Somehow it was not getting through the archive. Archive was not creating the proper profile, or you can say it was always showing us an error regarding some line, but we couldn't figure it out. We tried to email the archive CMS main founder, but there was no response regarding that. So for that, we choose the LPROF. LPROF is as because it is a GUI based, so it is much more.
Okay, explain why. What was the problem that you faced during development of the scanner profile in Argyle? What was the problem?
Okay, in Argyle, the reference file was not getting. Argyle was not reading that file. Right? We don't know why. it was always showing some error in a some singular, you can say in a singular line. But as because the data is a very huge data, we couldn't figure out that what was the exact problem.
But is it possible to create a scanner profile?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. From array it can easily.
But somehow they could not create it. Due to some error, which they could not identify. So one very basic question, like why we have seen these color patches, they are identified in such a way.
Okay, the case they were
You see there are few thousand patches that you have already mentioned.
Okay,
1014 patches are there. I mean, why this random pattern?
Okay. So the random pattern in this case study we can show is because so that we can cover the gamete volume in a much more bigger way.
But then we'll have the same effect. I mean, I can use the I can start it from the light yellow to the dark yellow. We start the I mean, why this random pattern?
For the IT is 8.7.
IT 8.7. आगे जाओ.
In this there is a from my
go to that slide. No, that next slide. And wait. Here you see the chart is the same, but everything is arranged and lower highlight to shadow like this. But in your chart for printer, you get the chart like this. Randomly arranged. That is the question, right? I mean, it's a very why we are putting this random color patches in the case chart. Okay, so you can continue. I have many more questions that I will ask, but later. Just a few corrections for you. ICC is not a regulatory body. It does not regulate anything. It is only a standardizing body. Who is creating the standards of what is inside of the ICC profile, how to create an ICC profile. Now it has been later adopted by ISO. So it is not a regulatory body. It's a consortium, as you rightly said, international color consortium. Again, literally review is literally तो
yes for literature terms
existing literature. If you just follow, tell me about the 3 C's once again. That was not very clear.
Okay, 3 C's are first calibrate, then characterize, then conversion. Calibrate is to know about the known state of the device.
Yes.
What is the device state? Then characterize is taking a printout using the device. We measure the patches and input those data into a profiling software. We create a color profile. This whole process is known as characterizing. And if needed for some job or some other work, then conversion came. Then if needed, then if the image has to convert it into another profile, then we can do the conversion in a converting software like Adobe Photoshop.
So the scanner profile,
Yes.
You said that this is a regular shape, but this is not regular.
No, not regular. Maybe the term is volume. My intention was to say that the volume holds a lot. In the lower version, there was a tail kind of thing, but it is not visible. As because the tail was here, so we can say that
better than that.
Yeah, better than. And we can say that the shadow areas are much more covered in that portion. And the whole the color is already covered more or less.
So your scanner profile in some part I have seen that
Getting out of
this SRG, it gives you the temperature in terms of marginal. But does not mean anything. Yeah. Next হচ্ছে ওই দুটো প্রিন্টারের কেমন দুটো রাখা ওই লাস্টের দিকে এরকম প্রিন্টারে কেমন দুটো রাখা দুটো কম্পেয়ার করছিলে
ওকে
না না মানে পেছনের দিকে যাও নেক্সট আগে না এই যে এবার ওই আমাকে এটা বলো ভলিউম দুটো বলো
ওকে the first volume is 4,31,000 around
ফার্স্ট মানে কোনটা
okay the first
ওটা লেখা আছে 1 2 দেখে বলো না
the IPD printer.ic
মানে এটা কোনটা স্ক্যানার বেস
yeah second one So
মানে কার বেশি কার কম সেটাই জানতে চাইছি মেনলি
in this regard, you can say the scanner based profile is much more better.
much better
Much
bigger we updated
and the update was around 3,97,000 something.
so why is this that is for you to find out
Yeah, okay. When I converted the data, maybe there is some mistake. Maybe.
এবার ছবিগুলো দেখো এই এই ছবিগুলো যেগুলো আইপি
Yeah, this one.
one is getting this LAB based profile is getting reddish and
Reddish, yeah, reddish.
why do you think that
I think in this case the rate the lemon volume in the rate cover area is much new. Than the
that does not have to do anything with color cast, right? Reddish with color cast is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
simple. There is a problem.
Yes.
That is the problem that you have to address the gray balance. That is black generation part. That will come after you have created the profile. That you have not done yet. But just if you want to continue the work later on. Now from this point you need to go for black generation techniques that is present in available.
Yes.
There you can
Control
modify
the-
and control the gray balance part. Then this color cast thing will not
It will just
because what you have seen is from LAB based profile and your scanner based profile are same only.
They are they are more or less.
But the problem is not because of some cameras has higher rate value and something of the problem. Problem is black generation. You have to apply a suitable black generation using UCR and ensure gray balance to remove this color class. And
Same goes for the cleaner as well.
so the last one that you have already mentioned that data is the color difference, which is the range is around 40 to 50. I mean, in respect of what? I mean, it is for the scanner or
No, for the scanner.
Well, now
Yeah, for the scanner.
we should be the back to
Because like
Anuja.
I do. Item. Yes.
This
Yeah. It is based on for the
So it's a SRGB profile against your scanner.
scanner. Yes.
And another one you have already mentioned. Data is 23.
Yeah, it was for the round trip test regarding those.
So you have to convert this, color difference from 40 to
No. We didn't difference.
This is a different scanner profile.
Yeah, this is a different. I just show that how it behaves originally. Nothing else. And
Quality basically.
in that sense, we just quantify. We need some quantifiable data.
And this round trip test explain just to explain this field. What does this round trip test of the scanner profile means?
Okay, for the scanner profile originally.
But is it, are you comparing SRGB with scanner profile or scanner profile with itself? That is the question.
Scanner profile itself.
So we are not
Not
comparing
with
SRGB with
we are comparing.
I mean, so it is difficult to convey this message to a single person or single entity. So you have to there is a lot of effort. Yes. You have a question? You start go for a break, come back at 2, we'll start at 2, okay? Okay, sir, shall we start? Okay, start. बाकी आके बात होगी.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to present a project report about base commission audit. My name is Kishan Devari. My name is Kamal. Which is prepared by me, Anindra. We would like to thank Mr. sir for his support and guidance for completing this project. So, let's start the introduction part. In the printing industry space, audit refers to follow transaction or evaluation, printing of assets, performance capabilities like registration speed, machine components, etc.
দেখে রিড আউট করো না, দেখে রিড আউট করো। যদি বলতে হয় পুরো সিম্পল ভাবে নিজের মতো করে বলো।
Here we can find the issues around machines inefficiency, other inefficiency, etc. Necessity of testing, quality control by improving by maintaining the standards, cost saving by minimizing the wastage, continuous improvement, and customer satisfaction. What is G7? G7 is the method to ensure a similar appearance across multiple devices. It is used to consistently fit the desired color targets. It is a global specification for targeting gray lines. The necessity of maintaining standards, quality assurance, customer satisfaction, efficiency and productivity, safety and compliance, international trade and competitiveness. Now,
at my team member, Vishal Doctor discuss about the our project G7. What is important? G7 is important, and why G7? Why the audit is important? And I will discuss about the technical section. First, we want first. To start a business, when you start a business, we provide the all the other switching company. They are maintaining the standard of G7. Then we are provide the standard, provide the certificate. And when we then I talking about the technical section. And when you start a business, then we need to finance. Then we invest our own money, 40 lakh, and we took a bank loan with 16 lakhs, and in 5 years and 10% interest. And what EMI calculation? What is EMI calculation? EMI calculation is based on all.
And once again, while it's the technical section, what are the machines that you have equipped, what you done with your project, and I'm not getting any clue. Okay, continue.
EMI calculation. Why EMS calculation is important? Because EMS is based on the based on the loan. My principal is 16 lakh, and interest rate is 8%, and the interest years 5 years. Our total EMI amount is 16,955. Our when start a business, then we need some equipment. There is the inside distributor laptop, Romics and Photoshop automatic design, and we focus which topics. So base side, gym boot, peace router, and temperature sensor, contact equipment, PDS meter, water hard disk, and high class barometer and humidity meter. And when you running a company, then we need to some employee. Then we have one technical expert. We have a experience 6 years experience in building industry, and expert is a standardization and calibration function, also is a DP of deep in technology. We have a technical support and sales service of 5%. We have a 2 years experience in sales and service job in printing industry at DP of printing technology. And we have a 1 accounting person with a complicated BCom and no various accounting software. Or receptionist 2% with good knowledge of computer and several languages. 1% in pure and 1% in pure is good computer knowledge. Is complete. And for the next discussion, our friend.
So our team member discuss about the project, and now I am explaining about the calculation part of this project. Our regarding cost, salary for these employees, electricity, phone bills, travel expenses, IT regarding office rent, hospitality, and others. Our total sum of this 40 lakhs and 85,300 rupees.
Hey,
Our non-recurring expenses are furniture, air conditioner, lights, computer, printer, and machines. Our total our depreciations of this 20%. That rupees are 4 lakhs and 30,000 and 200 rupees. And our total sum is 25 lakhs and 81,200 rupees. Our break-even calculations are also that our company present situations that our company is also via profit zone. That is our fixed cost is 25 lakhs 81,000 and 200 rupees. Our total variable cost is 73 lakhs 47,000 and 60 rupees. The average consult and the place setup charges is 35 lakhs. Minimum number of tests needed to be standardized yearly 29 tests. Profit and loss calculations, that is total cost is 99 lakhs 20,000 and 260 rupees. One test standardization cost around 3 lakhs and 5,000 50,000 rupees. Gross profit 23 lakhs 21,000 and 740 rupees, and net profit is 12 lakhs and 7,000 and 304. Now the conclusions for this project, we have learned the place audit is very useful for the maintaining the standard, and it also helps the minimize the wastage and improve the productivity, and also the get the better customer.
It is good, better than the other economic classes that they have placed. But as you are teaching this as printers, I mean printing students, right, or printing technologies, right, you should have also added why this is necessary. Go to the first slide. This is the primary goal of this. You should have all this part. You should have expanded it because you are not just businessmen. You are doing this business, right? But you are not only businessmen. You are having some technical know-how. But you are only doing the place audit and all this. You should have expanded a little bit on the technical side. Achha, because you are giving G7 certifications to companies and to individuals. Are you giving G7 certifications to companies or individuals? To companies. Then what certifications are you giving? What are the types of certifications are you giving for companies? How many certifications are there?
You get, yes, at least you can provide one certificate to the company that they are G7 certified, and another you can provide the expert certificate.
No, but G7 is also coming on related. One company can be having G7 different types. G7 master facility, a company is opting for G7 master facility. That is also various types. Then I am asking what type of certification are you doing? You can do all the certifications. If you have taken certificate, I mean authorized partner of Idea Alliance, then you can do all sorts of certificates. I am asking what types of certifications can you do with the companies? This books are basic certificate. In content, চার ধরনের সার্টিফিকেশন হয় একটা বলো আচ্ছা ওই ইকুইপমেন্টের লিস্টে যাও হ্যাঁ এই যে
ল্যাপটপ তো নিশ্চয় দামি একটা ল্যাপটপ ইউজ করছি এটা ভালো একটা কথা বলতে যে কার্ড কোড কোমিক্স and press sign why these two and are both these softwares necessary or not your primary but it is a certifying company right so you are providing certifications to other printers right tell me এটা press sign এর ভালো দাম আছে আবার কার্ডেরও ভালো দাম আছে ঠিক দুটোই কি necessary you are only going for G7 I'm not talking for ISO or others GMT or anything but I'm only talking about G7 G7 certification দিচ্ছো তার জন্য কি you need both these things you need card as well as press sign huh
sir only card for colleagues
you can what is the difference between press sign and this card
is a card for colleagues is a these variables and the
yes I saying the right thing tell me
and
modification huh
what kind of work there this modification and
not modification that's fine ঠিক আছে gray balances G7 is gray balance only then press sign what you can do and I'm saying what is the difference between these two softwares which is more versatile maybe Design is a much more versatile software. It's a company called card is created by Chromix. This is created by Bodhan. Bodhan Systems is a company. It's creating Design. Design you can do all sorts of certifications and validations and checks, everything you can do. ISO systems, GMT systems, everything. But card is specifically made for G7. Okay. So you can only go for G7 certifications. Card is okay. You don't need to spend another directions.
Few things are actually project to is now. I also talk about software.
Yes.
Then use of ESP. That I already mentioned about this, volume method. Some of they don't, correlate that.
If you are going for PSP, PS, all this ISO based, then you can go for this time. Then you don't need again. Then you don't need G7. You don't need for that press time.
Only if you have that present, then you can.
Yeah, tell me one my last question. If you are going to a company, because you have seen for break-even point, you need to attain 29 companies. You need to certify 29 companies in a year, right? That is a calculation. Yes. Now tell me, what should be your approach when you go to a company? What should be your approach? Convince them that you need this. You will say, why do I need to give you 3.5 lakh rupees just for a certification which I don't need in the first place? How will you convince that person, that woman? As a technologist, because you are not, that is what you are not a businessman. You are not going to say incorporate like that. Take my ink is good, not that. You are a technologist first, then businessman later.
How will you educate your customer?
Yes.
That is the first.
What should be your approach? Just discuss. Anyone? And কি বলবে গিয়ে কি বলবে যে এটা করান আপনি আপনার প্রেসিডেন্ট সার্টিফিকেশন নিন এটা ভালো হবে কি লজিক দেবে
কেন ভালো why
because you are setting some lofty goals just for 29 players in a year is really tough because already there are other players in the market. Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. And before you are setting up the organization, you should be clear about what is your USP, what you are offering that the company does not have right now, and with your product or service, the company can attend it. Today, that is not the.
You can show them some case studies.
Yeah, case studies, advantages.
Yes, advantages. Now,
Welcome.
I use that.
Good afternoon, my respected teacher or my classmate. My name is Roshan Das. We were group member group member. Or we work in a team and made this project. So, today our topic of presentation is using scanner as a instrument. So I am starting the presentation and my team member will follow me. So if you has any doubt of this presentation, we shall be happy to if you ask last of the presentation. So first we got a problem. We don't have any densitometer in our institute because this is heavy cost, expensive or not daily use. So this solution is we have a scanner. So this we have this densitometer convert to a scanner.
So using scanner
Using
as
scanner
a
as
densitometer.
a densitometer. First, we know what is density. Density in printing technology refers to what amount of ink or toner deposit on a printing substrate. It typically measure DPI, dot per inch. Or higher density it means higher density it means high ink or toner can be deposited the printing substrate. Then what is densitometer? Densitometer is a device that can be measure the optical density or density of a material. If it is used it is used photography printing or radiology to darkness or opacity of an object or a substance. So, in printing or photography technology, we distributor measure in the density of photographic film or printing substrate. It is measured it is measured amount of light that can pass through the printing substrate. It is it is controlling it is controlling the it measure this information is controlling of the exposure and developing process to achieve the image quality. So few steps used in the densitometer. First one is calibrate or calibrate the densitometer. Second is place the sample. Third is adjust setting. Fourth is take a measurement. Fifth is measurement the record the measurement and repeat if necessary. So we can so we'll continue the presentation.
Good afternoon, my honorable secretaries. Why optical density is important in printing? First, optical density refers to the terms quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative refers means suppose cyan was 1.4, 1.2, 1.5. There is a quantitative. This parameter is quantitative. This is refers to the quality of printed page. How printed page is come good or bad. Optical density is where optical density is very high, then the printed page should be very dark. This is not good. Whenever optical density is very low, there some have many problems. Then printed page is pale and blurry and slurry. This is not good. Optical density is important. Is very much important to printing because optical density is crucial to accurate the print to be original with a printed page. So optical density is refers to the lightness or darkness to the image or text in a printed page. Whenever ink color have different optical density, so that it's very important to control optical density. So to can help to accurate printing job with match to original copy. So that is very important. And obviously to know color management is very much important with printed copy and with they are matching with the printed job. Next slide please. Okay, problems can be avoided. Yes, color intensity, vibrancy, color coverage, opacity, color matching, proofing, in controlling efficiency. Okay, so I given some example. There are some Coca-Cola factories, and their printed job are also same. But many times printed job or original copy they do not match because of during measuring density. So suppose color light intensity is very high. So color is a saturated and strong color. Whenever color intensity is very low or printed page is desaturated, it is not good. And some ink is falling is more less or more high. That is not good, and it is very to control. And ink does not proper to distribute properly, so that's why may have many problems to occur. And yes, they have avoided these problems. And thank you. I Professor Roger is coming. Please write the continue.
Good afternoon, teachers, and good afternoon, my batchmates. I would like to continue. So our next slide is about our target to achieve. So what we need to achieve? So we don't have a densimeter in our college, so we are using a scanner to present it as a densimeter. So a scanner, using a scanner, we directly can't measure the optical density. So we managed to do it by using image by scan the texture on a Kodak photo paper. Then we measure the mean pixel density by using image software. Then we plotting this value in a optical density formula, which is OD equal to log 10 of I0 by I. Why I0 is 255? Because of that in a 8-bit image, the maximum pixel density varies from 255, starting from 0 into 0 to 255. And what I is meaning is the mean pixel density. In every color, in this chart, we got 280 color patches. So for each color patch, we got different pixel density. So for every different patch, so we are putting there for log 10, we putting I0 there is 255, and for I there is different values of mean pixel density for each of patches. So the principle here is that optical electromagnetic quality, specifically the amount of light is absorbing or what is transmitting. So what we getting from using this model? So first we need to know that what is measure load. What is measure load? Measure load is what we directly measure from the test chart with the help of densitometer. And the calculator OD is that what we got from scanning, what we got from our scanner, that evaluated by image J. With image J, we got the calculator by using that previous formula, OD equal to log 10 of I0 by I. Okay, so we can see that curve that we can see the good curve that in number one curve that the dots are quite closer to the line, but in the second one, the curve was the dots are quite ranging from the middle points. So we can say that we can generally acknowledge that the first one is much more closer, that it is more accurately presenting our model. So we can, while comparing two both models, we can say that Illustrator value model was more accurate. So in our project, we are using an Illustrator model to progress in our
Thanks, Ranju. When we we are doing this project, there are some limitations. Initial users such as only one printer, this one, only one paper. There we use product photo paper. And the work is limited. And prediction accuracy was limited. Limitation cost for this work is the type or the type of equipment our needed, but there was not there. This there are all limitations are to overcome or avoid. We added some features, engineering. Here we see a test chart. The chart is also known as a scanner calibration chart. The chart is calibrated, calibrated scanner. That means we that means whether all scanner is properly and or whether the color is good everywhere. The chart name is IT 8.7 by 2. The model name is 33X39. So then we work this chart. There are chart with more data by adding different values of modes, laser, brightness, or contrast. Brightness and contrast both are 4 layers. They are 10, -10, or 20, -20. Also we take in here 30 instead 10 or other number of 20 instead. Only the temperature two different levels, 50 and 5000. Rotation two different levels, 50 and 30 different. So
Good afternoon, sir. I'm like this class admin. So I will continue the regression analysis. So what is regression analysis? Regression analysis is the relationship between the dependent and one or more independent values. That helps to predicting the estimate and the dependent variables based on the independent variables. So where we get some data and we get to a statistical graph. Here we see that we take the temperature and construct a different graph, statistical graph. Here we see that the actual line, and it's closer than the predicting dots. This is the predicting dots. That shows that how the accurate is our model. So, and it's both very good in this model, much closer. Actual predicting value is much closer than the actual value, and the input in this also get the values of square, r square, and the next part is this one. And this is the result with applying the regression analysis to the result of square r. And here we get the result r square value 0.95 8445, which is very much closer to 1. But there will be, if 1 will come in, that is a much good result for us. So that model is closer to good result, and this is used scanner using a densitometer to make this project model. Next.
good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being with us. We almost covered up the topics regarding this project, and we left the two topics and regarding future scope and conclusion, and I will elaborate the topics on future scope. So the future scope may include we may include this model into another scanner, and while including this model into another scanner, we may find the accurate value, and thus we may make conclusion that this model will be robust and accurate. And we can include these various printers and various scanners regarding this in future. And in conclusion, we have shown that the scanner can be used as distributed in your methodology. So I will summarize the process regarding these topics. So at first the IP 8.7 chart was printed, and then we will find the intensity, mean intensity value using image software, and then we will measure the main density using spectrodensitometer and also we measure the extra value. So we will get two charts regarding this measurement, and the chart based on extra value will give us accurate information and give more accuracy regarding this measurement. And we almost adding the other functions like brightness, blur, temperature, and rotation for avoiding the limitation of the model. So here I will conclude my discussion, and I will end the topics by saying thank you slide. So here I would like to express my special gratitude to Mr. Shankar Dekla, the lecturer in the printing department, for helping us and supporting us regarding this topic. And we will also give special thanks to Mr. Manu Choudhury for giving for helping throughout the session. And we will like to extend our thanks to our esteemed head of the department, Mr. K. Vishnu Halder, for overall encouragement of our project. And additionally, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. To our expected ma'am, Mrs. Shana Pal, for taking important seminar class regarding this topic. So that's all. Now I will continue the discussion session.
So I have three questions, starting with Roshan. Just go to the previous slides. Next. Yes. So here you have already mentioned and highlighted that it is required for process control. What do you mean by that term, process control? No, he can also. He is also part of that group. So he can also.
The process control means
process का की माने बोलो तारপর কোন প্রসেসের কথা বলছি which process is it referring to
process mean as a that designed to the editing process.
And you already mentioned about the optical density. Could you just elaborate that term? You know, what do you mean by optical density, and what are the other type of density that is present in our printing industry? Why you have chosen that particular optical density? It's a very basic question.
Optical density means what what ink or toner deposit or printing substrate.
I mean, I'm asking you that what you mean by optical density. You can say that just a density. You have referred as the optical density. Why optical density? It's a very basic question. So, will you able to give me that answer? I don't think so. Anyone else in the anyone else?
Calculating the brightness of the color. Understand the brightness of the color.
What do you mean by optical density? Whatever you want, it's the purpose of taking the measurement of what does optical density mean? Indicate.
The color intensity level.
Optical density where you used to check the basically in printing industry we use optical density for checking the quality of a print substrate after it's get printed. So optical density is basically the light that is what is the light is hitting the substrate and what is the percentage of reflection is getting back into it.
That was I'm asking. Okay, now coming to the linking. That you're talking about this calibrate ink levels, adjust free setting and partial color management. So just skip that part of color management. Just tell me what you mean by this calibrate ink levels.
Calibrate means matching ink original copy to printed copy. Calibrate means to calibrate ink lightness
In machine room, how we will do it?
in
While the machine is running.
Yes.
Either this word calibrate here does not mean the same calculation as what we told. How to do it in the machine
Matching
room?
substrate, proper substrate, proper
That is
ink.
okay, fine. How to do it? If you are given, you are standing in front of the machine is running, and Sarah has told you to calibrate ink levels, adjust ink settings. How to do it?
Ink test.
We are standing in front of the machine only, no? Anyone else?
Ink flowing. Changing the calling ink.
Changing?
Value of the calculation. Result.
Machine কি করে চেঞ্জ করব? Ink levels, how do you change the machine?
Ink calling, control ink.
No, it means something like when that machine is in the running condition, you are thoroughly checking the printed substrate through this running operation. Do some running density meter and you check that ink, whether there is ink consistency, and based on that you use this. If there is CPC system, then you have that ink the control. You can simply increase or decrease the
এখানে কি ক্রিয়েটিভ চাবি আছে তো?
you can regulate the ink use. That's what I am talking about, the calibrate ink. Another question, what do you mean with this Ranjan? That mean pixel density, and Anuna has referred that you have already done that with the help of this image chase software. So, I mean, could you just take what is the process of calculating this? I mean, what is the basis of doing this calculation? I mean, any interpolation, any something.
We first the
You basically use the image software and the texture. We scan the texture with the help of scanner to get the digital file. So we get the digital file in the machine or in a PC. So after that, you can take a software that can evaluate the mean pixel density.
Density na ki, mean pixel ki, mean pixel intensity, the density was not.
Intensity, sir. Mean pixel intensity. So image software is by plotting the different pitch patches.
Starting to plot first tell how to what we do to get the mean pixel intensity and what does this mean pixel intensity mean? That is I think what your question is.
Mean pixel intensity we measured by image. Intensity is that in a image file, the image range pixel intensity ranges from 0 to 5. Mean pixel intensity means that we are covering the in a single color patch. We are covering the image by going from highlight to the shadow area.
I mean, what I have understood, is there any threshold value? No. Something tell them.
In a software, there is in a image file, we are getting the color chart by one. So
Yes, patch. You are segregating the patch. You take different patches. Then
for every single patches, the intensity relation will be like that. Goes from highlight to shadow area. Sorry, shadow to highlight.
yes, okay.
So the image J, what does that? We see evaluate that what the picture goes from the ranges. What is this from the highlight region or is this? That's how. So the shadow region starts from 0 and the highlight region starts from 50. The image J can calculate that how much there is shadow, how much there is highlight, how much there is shadow. So based on this basis,
Person, 20,
28 patches and
maybe 288.
in measured in the OD.
What they have done is they have taken individual patch, selected one patch, and there is an option to get, for example, every there will be let's say 1 lakh pixels in the single patch. So every pixel will have a certain pixel intensity. If you select a particular area of interest, then it will give the average of all those pixel intensities in a single patch. So that is what they are trying to say. Mean average. Okay. For Dinky, Dorpy, slide as well. Yes. I mean, you have already mentioned about this, different values of modes like brightness, contrast, blur mode. Blur mode one level. I'm not able to understand, and I don't have any idea what to mean by this blur mode one level. It's not clear to me. Could you just elaborate about that part? Follow. They both are. I mean, अच्छा, ये तो price of power है. Brightness, contrast. Okay, so here. Follow.
While using a scanner, these particular parts, light reflection not good, not proper.
It's right. Please explain this time. Follow.
at least we wanted to increase our work as we working on a single scanner. So we also can work on different scanner. So we added some more different data to our work so that maybe we are using some scanner. So we can maybe also use a scanner. So there are maybe a changes 19 into 20, maybe a slight percentage of changes may there happen. So on that basis, we just increases and added some more data like brightness, contrast.
Yes, explain this. How did you add this data? Like, for example, blur, brightness. How did you do that process? Explain the process.
By taking this test chart with the help of Photoshop. By taking this test chart, at first segregating all the pieces in each pieces. Then by taking patches at a time at a single patch, we added using Adobe Photoshop. we selected the brightness at 4 different levels. It goes with same contrast, with same different levels. And blood mode one level is generally that photos are only giving the one mode of blood mode. That's why we got one level. And temperature are 50 and 500 of rotation 50 and 30 degree.
They have changed let's say the temperature is something X value, then they have changed the color temperature of those patches into 50. Now, they have increased it plus 50, X plus 50, 50, 50, suppose there is a color value, I mean temperature will be like 2000 K. Yes, then 2050 or 2500 X. And rotation means speed. So why did you do this explain? Why did you do this entire feature?
This feature engineering is basically just to we can measure the optical density in more details, not just in our college. We can measure the density in our home, in our different institute, in other places. We also can work that model to help.
Yeah, yes. They are trying to expand the database.
RT is wrong. Hello, you have already mentioned about this LED.
Yes,
Yes, sir. No, I was talking to SD sir. He said that I must ask you regarding this LED.
LED is basically measured with our LED is the L-star value of LED. What we got measured from densitometer, directly measured from densitometer.
Tell me how do you convert it? I am asking sir is not asking it.
How we will convert the L-star value to our applied in our car. So basically, we use the regression analysis. We use the second order polynomial carpeting regression analysis mode to achieve this. We can see the formula above there, the curve, which is x square plus bx plus c, and r square is the error, which is 0.97, which is very much closer to 1. We can take that.
This time,
Last I would like to ask Shobhi. Why regression analysis? There are lots of other statistical tools that implemented like ANOVA and all other there are lots of other statistical tools are there. Why you choose regression analysis? Because what I have understood that it's a scatter diagram, scatter plot in order to fit the best fit to this best possible fit to this curve on that line. You have chosen this regression analysis. But my question is why regression analysis? Like Ronan has already told that what two order polynomial second order polynomial. So why regression analysis?
get the statistical graphical graph, statical graph. So, in this model to analyze the relationship between the independent and or one or more independent values. Independent and dependent. Dependent and one or more independent values. এখানে কে ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্ট কে ডিপেন্ডেন্ট এখানে যে নেক্সট যে এটা আছে so there is to that earlier yes there are dots so there are two axes no one y axis x axis tell me which axis is independent which is dependent the OD and which one X or Y. Tell me which is independent, X or Y. Y is independent. Person. No, this one X or Y, which is independent.
Which one is independent? Which one is dependent?
Independent, the two dots are independent.
The axis, the horizontal and vertical. Both two axes are there.
X is what?
Dependent.
Dependent.
Sure. X axis is independent.
এটা তো ক্যালকুলেটেড ওডি একটা মেজার ওডি independent যেটা চেঞ্জ করবে না, something which will not change, which does not depend on anyone. So what does not depend on anyone? OB, which is in the x-axis, that is the actual value. That is the actual value. Now whatever you are deriving from that OB will become dependent. That is present in the y-axis.
Dependent on that depends on the independent
Yes.
value or variable or factor.
R square টা বলুন,
Last question. It's like R square. No, there you have already, during this regression and statistics, there is a value of R square which is around your 0.95 something. So what does that value indicate? How predicted value are those to actual that R square. I mean, if my value is say around 0.8, or if my value is 0.99, so which one is the best fit?
If 0.99, there is the best for this model.
and just explain what you call that predicted value and very nicely.
R square shows that the how predicted value close to actual value. Yes. Yes.
But here in key, just one thing. It does not always mean that when optical density is high, it is a bad thing. It is not, for example, a bad thing. Let's say you have a very dark patch to be filled. Let's say this patch, it's very dark patch. Intentionally, we have printed something of this sort. So optical density will be naturally very high here. Does this mean it will be a bad thing? No, it will not. So optical density is a measure of how much light is getting reflected or transmitted from that patch. If the patch itself or if the area itself is dark, it will be having higher optical density, but that does not mean this is not a bad thing. So I will know that higher optical density is bad, not that. Okay. Okay, thank you.
So that is the end of our today's media project and seminar session. One of you can leave the session. Yeah, leave the session. And